Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, a fast overview for the bullish and bearish scenarios on the daily. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 impulse toward the upside finishing wave A or wave 1. After both case scenario, you want to see a corrective wave ABC and continuation again toward the upside impulsively 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Currently, we are in a wave F5, which it might be finished in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And that because, of course, the invalidation of the impulse here, of course, finished as in an expanding diagonal, probably because of this invalidation. Now, if we take a closer look, of course, today we see a little bit of green, but still nothing, of course, yet 100% that it is bullish. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper in this later on. So, back to the scenarios here, you have finished A, B, and a C. Of course, then you want to seek for 3 corrective waves toward the downside. Another scenario that you are, of course, in a contracting diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probably, of course, toward the upside you are seeking as well for a wave 4 between the perfect fib level here. And also if you are in double 1-2s, you would like to seek for a wave 2 here, which is 0.38 fib level as minimum requirement in 3 waves corrective and moving toward the upside. Your bearish scenario is of course moving lower than these fibs and going for a lower price with an A, B, and a C toward the downside, a longer corrective wave for all these bullish scenarios, meaning A, B, and a C toward the upside, or 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and 5, which is very, very low scenarios. Because this is a very, very important crossroad for all the bullish scenarios. It is very critical, of course, to take the market as well for higher prices from here. Now, did we finish for this wave 5? Again, because we were in triple 1-2s, 3, 4, your wave 4 interfered with your zone 1 invalidation of this impulse, and in this case we went of course with different scenarios that it have of course might finish in an expanding diagonal, right, towards the upside in the orange scenario 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a 5. Now the only scenario that we might still have one more wave towards the upside, I have mentioned this as well, where your wave 5 might be even a zigzag toward the upside like this, with one more wave, of course, hitting perfectly those fib level here. Because as an expanding diagonal, you would like to see a wave 5, the most biggest wave in your expanding diagonal. Currently here we have of course the wave 3, which is the longest, and this is not good. Of course, we still need one more leg toward the upside. It is very, very possible, of course, to get this one more leg toward the upside as an expanding diagonal to make this wave much longer than your wave 3. And of course, this might be your signal probably. Now, if we move a little bit inside it, we have of course here a possibility where we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, not invalidated yet. As you can see, the price was not taken with a very, very tiny gap here without invalidation. And now you are of course in a triangle. In this triangle, of course, here that you are see, which is a very characteristic for a wave 4, you would like to see an invalidation taking, of course, this high, exactly this high. This is a very nice indication of course, invalidation for this triangle, but not for the bearish scenario. I will explain. So, invalidation of triangle. So if you see the price action moves higher, that means we cannot count a triangle anymore. It is not allowed that your wave A, B, C, D, your wave D is not allowed to take the wave B here. Sorry, A, B, C, D, E. This is your wave E, sorry. It is not allowed that your wave E take the wave C here. And yeah, that means, of course, yeah, it can be, of course, a fake out. Yeah, so be careful from it. Your wave E is always tricky. It can be a trap. Yeah, the wave E overshoot over this trend most of the time and then move impulsively towards the downside. Be careful from it for a wave 5. Now, if we take this high, which is the price, the following price, 209. If we take the $209 or $210, Okay, that is a perfect invalidation for this triangle, but don't forget that it's not an invalidation for the wave 4 yet. Wave 4, it can be, of course, a flat here or a running flat, and then continuation toward the downside. Your invalidation for the bearish is this price, 221. So preferably, of course, to take the 221 to say, of course, that we are not bearish anymore. Okay, and then we are looking for higher, one more wave toward the upside. And it is preferably to take one more leg toward the upside, as I mentioned before, because it has to be a zigzag and it has to be longer than your wave 3. However, we're gonna watch first, we have to take both invalidations to declare a very bullish scenario. Okay, guys, once we invalidate those two prices, it means 221, you are bullish, guys. And of course, targets 374, 344 probably, or in between. Yeah, so these are the scenarios. Let's take a look at KGT as well. So taking a look at the KGT 500 strengths here, we can see, of course, a bearish signal coming from the bottom here, but the bearish signal didn't took so much the low, yeah. So that is a very, very nice indication as well, yeah. So it could be as well here a very bullish signal. Let's have a weaker signals. Here we go. We have first divergence, and the second divergence is not so strong, but still, of course, it can be. But be careful. Still, of course, I mean, we have to see higher prices, it looks like. Yeah, be careful from the next signal coming from here, yeah. However, if we take the high, this signal will be invalidated, and this, of course, a signal that we are still, yeah, moving toward the upside. Yeah, if we take now the high here, that is a nice invalidation for the bearish. And of course, I mean, we're gonna get another signal somewhere here. Yeah, but I think, yeah, I mean, if we go in A, B, and a C, probably we get a signal coming from the top here, very bearish. But if we take the invalidation in Elliott wave, definitely we are bullish. Of course, in long term, we are bullish in case we take the 221 in A, B, and a C, and it is very, very probable. Even if we take ABC, let's say something like this, it can be something like this, yeah, that several 1-2s or something like this, and providing like signals, bearish signals for several 1-2s somehow like this, and moving for higher prices. So we're gonna see how this is gonna unfold. That was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.